Hi everyone, the markets are really moving now. It is 7:15 here in California, 10:15 on the East Coast. The New York session has been open just about 45 minutes and we're seeing some really nice moves across the board. The dollar has started to really weaken, and right now you can see I'm short this pair and I have locked in 35 pips, I think. Yeah, 35 pips right here. I'm locked and I am targeting down here, and it looks like this might actually head down to 145.50. All right, so this is the target zone that I'm looking at right here. We'll see what it does. Hey guys, I'm jumping back on because I have now taken my profit target at 145.50 and I've actually moved it down to this. It's not a key level, but it would be a 100 pip trade. So I want to see if price is going to push. Again, the New York markets have only been open 45 minutes and we're already seeing these huge moves on the board. And there's no indication that this is ready to slow down yet. If it does, obviously I'll jump out or I'll take my protective stop. So I'm going to go ahead though and move this protective stop now down to this level, and this will be a 54 pip trade locked right here. So I'm just going to write locked with 54 pips. All right, so locked with 54. And again, I am waiting for this to come through 145.50. It got as low as 56 right here. I just don't see if this market is going to stop. I'm not seeing it yet. Hey guys, I'm back with an update on this dollar yen. Its price is now starting to get into 145.50. And I have actually moved my limit down to a level down here at 20, at 145.20. So if it makes it down to here, that will be a 114 pip trade. If. What I'm going to do though now is move my lock again, and I'm going to lock in 60 pips. So now locking in 60 right here. All right, so worst case scenario, if something happens suddenly with the trade, I will be taken out with plus 60 pips on this right here. Okay, everyone, time for an update. Sat through this little bit of a pullback here. I'm going to go ahead now and move my protective stop down to lock in. I'm going to go ahead and lock in 72 pips. So I'm locked with 72 right here. So I'm going to change this to say 72. And again, I am targeting at this new target, actually at a target level down here at 145.20. Price just barely broke this low that it put in on the last candle. So I just need it to push down into here. And again, that will be a 114 pip trade if it makes it there. I'll be back with any updates. Hi everyone, this pair has just gone sideways, as you can see here, and I'm still looking for it to drop. It is now 8:30 in the morning here in California, 11:30 on the East Coast. Still, early. The market's been open for 2 hours, and there's really no sign of things slowing down yet. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this trade on. I still have it locked here with plus 72, just in case. And again, targeting down here at 145.20. Hi guys, while the dollar yen works, I wanted to show you a few other trades that I'm currently in as well. I'm long this euro dollar on the RBO break right from here. And I need to move my protective stop up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I am going to lock in, 40 pips here. So I'm locking in 40 pips right here, just in case. And I am targeting up here at 1.0100. So targeting at the 00 number and locked with 40 pips. Let me go ahead and write that on the chart because you can see how easy it is to make an error. So locked with plus 40. Worst case scenario, I'll come out with 40. And best case scenario, I'll come out with 74. Next up is the Australian dollar. This had a beautiful RBO this morning. I wasn't able to take it. It happened right here. Let me just show you, draw your eyes into it. Right here, this was the break. Beautiful momentum candle, put in a clear directional move. I took this long. I got filled up here, and I am currently working this trade. I am going to move my stop up on this and protect profits here. I don't have as much as I do in the euro, so I'm going to go ahead and lock in. I'm going to go ahead and lock in 17 pips. So locking in 17 while I target up above at 65.80. And we'll see if price actually gets up there. And this is the target right here. Whoops. Let me redraw that right here. 65.80. So price is now about to come into 50. I just need it to make one final stretch or get somewhere close to that target. Here's another trade I'm in. I missed the break on this as well, and I got in on momentum confirmed with the odd, as you saw me say on the last part of the recording. And I am targeting down here at 33.80. So right down here. And I'm going to go ahead and move my stop now to protect profits too on this guy. And I'm going to move it down to protect 20 pips. So on this one, I'm locked with 20. All right. Nice and locked here. And again, just targeting down here. Price is coming through 3,400 beautifully. Just needs to drop about 14 more pips. Meanwhile, back at this dollar-yen trade, it has now broken this low, these lows that it's held for the last 45 minutes. So it just pierced that, and I just need it to drop. It got as low as 30. So just need 10 more pips on this into this target. I do want to talk about 3 other trades I was in earlier, and 2 of those trades took full stops. And one I got out with a 12 pip profit, which you're looking at here. I traded this short off the yellow line. It had a nice acceleration. I pulled my protective stop and came out with plus 12 on this pair. So that's the EJ. And then on the AJ, this one I had traded it short on the break, and it ended up hitting my full stop on the next candle for minus 12. And then lastly, I traded this RBO short. Actually, it was on this next candle because this was a 2-minute rule stand aside, but nonetheless, I got stopped out for a full 12 pips. So I want to quickly now just run through everything. Let's go ahead and start. Euro dollar, this trade is still working, as you know, and I'm looking for it to head up there. This one, I just told you I lost 12, all right, I made 12 pips on a plus 12. And on this one, I'm locked with 17 on the AU. AJ, I lost 12 pips early in the day. Dollar yen still waiting for this guy to just drop down into here. In fact, I might move my stop down actually now. I'm going to go ahead and move it to locking 80. I really don't want to give up many pips at this point in time. So locking 80. All right, moving along, dollar CAD locked with 20. I'm going to go ahead though and move this down to lock in 30 pips right here. So I am going to lock in 30 now. As price moves, as the trade moves deeper into profit, I like to try to capture as much as I can, especially as it's getting later in the session. CAD yen, I mentioned a little bit ago that I was fully stopped out on an earlier session trade. New Zealand, I missed the break right here, which was right here. It was a lovely break, but you can only take so many trades at one time. And so although this trade has been moving just beautifully outside of the break, it's already moved up 54 pips. And then lastly, dollar Swiss. I'm going to go ahead though now and move my protective stop on this guy to lock in. I'm going to go ahead and lock in 22 pips. So I'm locking 22. Locking 22 and just targeting down here at 98.20. Got as low as 98.36. So it just needs price. I just need to see price break this low and start to head down here into 20. We'll see what happens. Which trade is going to hit its profit target first? Is it going to be this, the euro dollar? Or is it going to be the dollar yen down here? We'll have to see. They're both kind of neck and neck away from their targets and ready to actually hit them.